Hello, welcome everybody. Another edition of the UNCW Court Report. Alongside Amy Bambenek, I'm Mike Vaccaro here on the Seahawk Digital Network. Once again, talking Seahawk volleyball and coach. Conference play underway. You guys able to split this past week at home. Set back to Northeastern on Friday, but a bounce-back win against the preseason favorite Hofstra on Sunday. Let's start with the Huskies here, and your thoughts there. It was a four-setter against them, and unfortunately didn't go your way on Friday.
Northeastern played pretty phenomenal defense, and attacking-wise, we were having trouble trying to get our kills to hit the floor. Northeastern's always been a very strong defensive opponent, so that kind of threw us into a wrench a little bit offensively. I thought we served tough. I thought we blocked well, which is something that we can pretty consistently do from opponent to opponent, but offensively, we just struggled that evening.
Conference play like this, quick turnaround going from Friday to Sunday. What were the adjustments, things that you practiced on Saturday getting ready for the Sunday match?
Hofstra is a totally different type of team than Northeastern. They're a lot more physical, have a lot of height in their block, and they're a very good team out of system. They have a little bit higher of a tempo offense, so we worked on our blocking timing, we worked on our serving and passing, and kind of just going through some rotations that we had a tough time with against Northeastern. We need to be able to side out more efficiently in certain rotations and not get stuck and not let our opponents go on such long streaks of scoring runs. And so we tried to just come up with some strategies on how to better side out.
Well, certainly it worked on Sunday, getting the 4-set victory against them. That first set, though, was kind of back and forth. They took it there. Seemed like after that, though, you guys kind of in control of that match.
Yeah, I think the first set against Hofstra, we know that we gave up some of our own unforced errors, and those are all things that we can control. When it comes to those type of errors, I think our girls are pretty good about bouncing back and having the confidence to know that it's within our control to play a little bit better. It's not, anything that Hofstra is doing to us. We're just kind of putting ourselves in these holes or these situations. And again, we came out really strong with our serving and blocking in the rest of the match against Hofstra, and I think that really made their hitters change up their shots and what they were doing and caused them to make some unforced errors.
Maddie Klein, your sophomore, big this weekend, 17 kills on Friday, a career-high 19 kills on Sunday against Hofstra. What'd you see from her?
Athletically, Maddie has grown into a whole different player this season, and I think we're just seeing the peak of what she can accomplish for our program. And as you know, she's only a sophomore, but her experience level might be what a freshman has had, and so she's growing with each match, and she's starting to make really good decisions on where she's attacking, working on her sharp cross, working on her high line, and she's also playing really strong defense and in the serve receive. So very happy about the all-around player she's become. She was a great beach player for us too in the spring, and I think that's really helped her become an all-around player.
Who else in your mind kind of stood out this weekend in the couple of matches?
I think Kendall Bender did a great job blocking in both matches. I think she had 9 blocks against Northeastern and Hofstra. She's someone, again, who's young and still growing and learning as we go. And I thought both of our setters, both Alyssa and Bella, did a phenomenal job setting against in the Hofstra match. They were getting our hitters one-on-one. We had a pretty higher hitting percentage, and our side-out percentages were where we wanted them to be. So all around great performances from a lot of people.
Well, again, conference underway at home this past weekend, but now on the road, 6 straight matches starting this weekend against Delaware and Towson as well. How important is it to get this road swing going with some victories?
I mean, anytime you play on the road, those wins are harder to come by, but I've always felt that we're pretty comfortable on the road. We have a lot of fans and families that travel with us and are usually there cheering us on, and it's time to just be able to hang out with the team and enjoy each other's company, and we probably get a little extra sleep when we're on the road too, which is good for our players. But I really don't mind it. That's part of being a student athlete and part of the experience, traveling to different places and experiencing new things. So just excited to get the weekends or to get the six game road streak completed.
Yeah, right now it's Thursday, Saturday matchups as well. Towson, one of the favorites. Is that your biggest test here during this swing right now?
Well, we really have to take it game by game. Delaware's had a really strong season so far. They beat Miami, who's a pretty strong ACC opponent. They took Towson to 4, so they've got some different offensive weapons that we got to make sure that we're taking care of things. And Towson, they're strong in every position. They've got middles that can put away a ball. They've got strong outsides, strong right side, and a very good libero. So they're definitely going to pose a challenge for us, but we're going to be up for it.
Again, with 6 straight here on the road, it's going to be a long swing here. Anything that you do different as a coach to kind of keep your kids going away from home here now?
Not anything different in terms of scouting. We still try to do a lot of scouting on each of our opponents. We usually do an extended serve and pass in all of the facility venues that we're playing in, just to get the girls used to the gym. We're going to be nearby Nicole Lott's hometown, so we usually try to do a meal. We'll probably try to do a meal at her house with her family, and might do a little impromptu trip to DC. So just some kind of fun things to get the girls connected and not make it so serious for the whole extent of the weekend.
And we saw that with a trip to Texas with the mariachi band as well. So no mariachi band, but a trip to D.C. here coming up for these ladies. Coach, again, the start of a big swing here. Starts on Thursday, Saturday for you guys in conference play. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Again, for Amy Bambenek, I'm Mike Vaccaro. Thanks for joining us on this week's edition of the UNCW Court Report right here on the Seahawk Digital Network.